Alright, we are live. Hello, folks. Luckily, I didn't get that last part. Alright, let's move you into position. And yeah, here we are, basically.
Let's finish this stuff.
Yeah, we're here to finish this.
Let's do this. Let's kill the dwarves and end the world. You know, that dude wrote a book called like The End of History, and I think we're approaching that. So
Yes.
and then the Lizardmen lived forevermore.
Forever happy.
Great plan achieved.
Yep. Oh yeah, I had a dude. I had a yeah. I remember this. I remember you. Oh, did I hear that? Yes, I remember you. I need to get you out of my provinces.
Not a bad army though. But I wouldn't take it against that. What you got there? Spearsauruses are pretty good.
Let's throw these out. Don't need them anymore. Goodbye. Yeah, Crocky, they're fine. They're fine. Let's see here. Is there anywhere I can build or need to build anything at this point? Probably not. Just looking around the middle here so that I have like defenses up everywhere, but I think I do.
Yeah. Do you have any money left over?
I do.
I'm running a deficit right now.
Oh, sure.
Because the dinosaur summoning. But I want to keep it up until I can defeat this dwarf. Then I don't care. Well, you still have more strength than me too. My empire is less grand, probably due to half of it being terrible.
It's
terrible land.
No, I have 7,000 per turn, which is fine. I got a bunch for killing off those stacks.
Oh.
I wonder if there. I would have liked a like a menu where I could see like the ongoing faction buffs, like if I have, because you have some buildings like, oh, increases income in all provinces by 1%.
Oh.
It would be fun to have that for the entire empire, so you know how much of that is actually active.
I agree. Could be a fun thing to have. Rotten dwarf. Leave your hold to me.
And he did. So an interesting option we haven't really ever encountered, because we play this co-op, is the fact that if you play a campaign versus someone, you can take over the AI's army in a battle and fight against the player.
Yeah.
Which would make the battles both easier and way more difficult, in a way.
Yeah, easier.
Easier in the sense that a player can't really have that detailed control over, say, 500 chariots. Or difficult to fly, like to skirmish with all of his archers simultaneously. So less control, but much smarter control, presumably.
You would go into your easy trap.
Yes. You would look at it and be like, no.
No.
No, I'm not falling for that.
There we go. I think that's all the cities now in my control.
Yes.
Well, I need to hunt down this dwarf, but he's slowly dying. Well, actually, he's not, because he's underway, which cheats it. But you know,
Well, he needs to seize something, so he will try to
he
conquer.
might take the Chamber of Visions. I'll try to anyway. But
Yep.
if that happens, we will fight it, because that city is actually not the worst. Well, it's not great, but it's not the worst either.
All right.
So I'll have a little battle against some dwarves.
Let's battle some dwarves.
I think we can do enough harm to him.
We have a chokehold, so that's good. Sadly, he has lots of siege engines. So
We'll hide behind that round thing. Well, I will say give you the dinos and the flying thing. Well, you know the what are they called? Cold One riders, the flyers, to see if you can get rid of some of the siege engines. Yeah.
Yep.
Unless he just camps with them, which would be annoying. But he's attacking.
No, he's attacking. I don't think he can.
You have laser lizard. You can just shoot at him.
Yeah, laser lizard.
You know, hopefully we can hurt him somewhat.
Sadly, we don't have much to hide behind here.
I'm just going to deploy outside his range. Nothing else. Make him come to us. Gonna juggle about with all these units. You know, lots of skinks. They're not gonna be much useful, but you know, I'm gonna lose this fight. But yeah. But that's fine. There's 4 stacks coming for him. He just can do the underway thing, which jumps past all the jungles and rivers and mountains. Not to catch him unless he's staying somewhere. You take these guys.
Yep.
Careful not to get bombarded as you go for it. Choke points, we have them here, but I kind of don't want to be there because it'll be within his range. So instead I'll put myself up on this hill, like up here. Get like a good position to.
Good view for the laser lizard.
Basically, do like a. The only cannon things give it like a good little space. All right. We have this guy who's like a boss guy. Who's this guy? He's a. And they just love these beast wizards, don't they?
They really do.
I don't.
No. No. They are not as good as the Heavens one. Need to draw him out, so I can go for the siege engines. But that once he's drawn out, that shouldn't be much of a problem. The problem is all of these fucking runesmiths and crap.
Yeah, I mean, kill the siege engine. That'll be a good enough thing. I also have the summon dinosaurs, which
that'll help.
benefits throwing those on there. So. You know, just needs him to leave them to begin with.
Yeah.
I could probably turn it up a little bit here, just while he approaches. See those red kill zones move ever closer. I'm gonna have to take a few shots probably, which means that I actually rather take them on these skinks than on much else. So I'm just gonna move those forward. You know, I might want to shoot them.
Oh, I know.
Which would mean that he'll stop moving the siege engines forward. Yeah, there we go. Stand, hold, skinks. It's fine. You're doing your job. Shielding the more important people. So he's sticking those runesmiths over there to use his artillery buffs, probably.
No, they're charging in.
Okay, excellent.
I shall do the same.
This might be a good time to just get that large thrower out of the world. Alright. Alright. He's gonna try to just shoot these guys. That's what he'll do. But he will stand fast. Hold! Ooh, because I have laser shots too now. Kill some longbeards.
Siege engines are ruined. Although all of its shooting turned around and started shooting, so your summoned lizards are kind of gone.
I mean, there's summon lizards, who cares? Can blow darts do nothing against these dwarves. Probably kite them a bit. But,
Go into combat. Fight! Fight these rangers.
shoot! Use the fact that they're slow. Just get as many as possible. Before we're forced to rush in. Do I have this Flock of Doom thing? We're not gonna do much there, but
No, they have too much armor for Flock of Doom to do anything. His range units will have some trouble though, so that's good. Because there are angry dinosaurs eating at them. I don't think they will win, because the Colon Riders aren't that good, and there's a lot of these rangers, but god damn it, we'll sell our lives dearly.
Provide some aid down here. Just make these ranged people die a little bit more.
Yep. More dinosaurs you get some, the better.
Yep. Might as well use the Flock of Doom, there's no.
Yeah.
It's not gonna do bad things for us.
Oh, don't turn around, you silly! Oh my god. Charge! Oh, the pterodons. They're so crappy. Oh, so crappy.
Well, you know, they can hold things off from shooting for a little while, I suppose. For their bodies.
That's what I'm doing, yeah. Just throwing them into range. Desperately trying to stop them from shooting.
right.
Yeah, Pterodons are running away.
Doing good so far, though.
They are about to die because the cold one's about to die as well because now the unit that the Pterodons were holding up can shoot them, and they're not that healthy to begin with. They're not, yeah, I don't know. Cold One Riders not good. Not good units. They just can't really. I have a feeling if I sent in Imperial Knights against this, the Knights would have won this somehow. I don't know. Maybe not. It's hard to say. Maybe these Bugman Rangers are actually quite good in melee. I forget.
They are. It's like Warlords can also do some pretty bad stuff to people in melee when it comes to it.
They can.
They're just good. I mean,
yeah, especially then to give them like great weapons. So you're like, ugh. Well, they might rally. Pterodons are back. Go! Fly, my pretties. Do we have more dinosaurs?
in like 30 seconds.
Yes, Cold Ones are rallying. Back into the fight. They won't survive one volley, but everything is looking the other way, so... yes.
Try to heal people too, not die too much.
The thing with dwarves, they're so tough. So tough. Like their ranged units have shields and 80 armor. it's hard to crack. I would like to see a archer comparison where you just had a unit of archers just basically standing there shooting at each other to see like which one would win. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that the Quarlers would do very well.
Oh yeah, Corlos with shields, it's almost cheating.
Let's see if the combined might of the Pterodons and the Colons can kill one of these ranged units.
Oh, Doomflux.
Oh. At least it's very cheap. You can cast a lot of it.
Yeah, see about the buff we have. Warriors flee, no!
No! That's not okay.
7 Saur Spears left in that group. Well, they find the 3 heroes. That's their issue. And the other guy's getting shot now in the back. It's just a bad time for them. They rallied. Yes.
The Runesmith is going for the skinks. He's had enough. Look at the range of these Quarlers, though. My goodness.
Pretty good.
Bugman's Rangers, I should say. Yeah. Really good. Yes, Chameleon Skink versus Bugman's Rangers. You could do it. You could do it. You must.
I'm kind of holding those up. I'm going to put the dinos here to just take this regiment out. Get rid of them. going to distract and hurt someone. We'll go frenzy in a bit anyway. Put that in a central location.
It's like the Hulk. You send him into the middle of everything, just let him do damage.
Rallying. Back and do a few dots, take a few shots, and then die.
The cold ones are wiped out. The Rangers wiped them out. In melee. Oh, alas. I feel like quoting Theoden. How did it come to this?
The pterodons coming back?
Somehow, yeah, they're brave little creatures. I'll charge them back into the Rangers.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly could be worse right now. Still got my spear lizards are pretty done, but
the two runesmiths are falling back to help the Rangers, it seems. Yeah. Because the Ranger, yeah, we're winning this currently. For sure. Everything else is broken, running away. Just need to keep these damn Rangers busy.
Yeah, there's no more summon dinosaurs, so what we got now is what we got.
Yeah.
He's still done doing good, beating up that lord. Yeah.
Some remnants rallying behind you.
Yeah.
But they are minor. I had a high elf fight a while ago where it was one of the most bitter fights I've had in Warhammer 2, where it basically wore me down to just basically what's charging you in the back now. That's what I had. And, you know, a couple of archers with no ammo, and a lord with like 10 health. I think it was Tyrion with like 10 health. And it was bitter fighting. It took like 20 minutes at least. Oh, it was grueling. It was pretty good too.
How did your people not flee then?
Because Tyrion is fairly good at inspiring his people, I guess, and also high elves have good morale. I think, I don't know, they just managed to somehow stay, and It was a great fight. Just a single spearman unit holding up like 3 enemy units on a flank for I don't know how long. I don't know how they did it, but they did.
Doesn't matter how.
Yeah. It was glorious.
Kill that goddamn guy.
Oh. Come on, pterodons. I know you're like really scared of these rangers, but you have been chasing them for a while now. Get in there. Kept attacking them in the back and they don't care. Get in there. Silly dinosaurs. Psst. Come on. What? What's wrong with you? Alright, out. Let's just run a charge. It's like they try to charge it, but they can't. Look, he's just flapping behind. It's like... Brrr. Bizarre. Now, charging.
Come on, pistol, don't shoot him. It's a great scene, though. The dwarf lot goes flying.
Still shoots again.
Yeah, we only got a Scar veteran. They have a Lord, so...
Yep. Bastillon has to...
He needs a little bit of help.
Yeah, has to pitch in there. But that's gonna do it, I think. I think this is it. Although the Rune Lords are certainly hanging in there and being very annoying about it. But now... I don't think there's much... Skink skirmishers fighting off the remnants of the Longbeards.
Victories within our grasp. Hoped they could find respite in our hold.
Yep, I wanted a nice temple city. But no. No.
Let's kill him. Let's finish this.
Do not shame your ancestors, he screams as he runs away. Feels like it's a bit too late for that. If you could kill that last ranger.
There are no more. I mean, at this point, all of them are ancestors, I suppose.
Yeah, join Clan Angron, I guess. Those are all ghosts at this point.
Well, you just know, if the whole map was here, the rest of the dwarves would be like, well, this is a grudge. If we invade the Lizardmen land and burn down a temple city, and they would try until they died, because that's how they do things.
Right, you know, that's what you want for the Mortal Empires. You want that just grand campaign.
Just dwarves, though, I hope you don't have to fulfill grudges in Lustria. That'd be a long, hard time. Alright, I don't think we need to do any more here. Pyrrhic victory? Well, you know, whoever died was just a garrison, so... Yeah. That's pretty good kill ratios against dwarves. Bastillon being the MVP.
Yep.
Some of those club lizards.
Pterodons killing 2.
Well, they held up stuff for a while.
They did. That's what they did.
Tanking is something.
In the way. They prevented a lot from being killed.
Yeah. Well, you know, we have won against bigger armies with less.
Certainly have.
Very satisfied with this. Go away, dwarf. Now you're broken. Now you are broken. Yeah, good luck with that. Really? I don't think we need to fight this.
No. Not.
It's like, I will take it back!
He has so many grudges that he's just... Yeah.
You got eaten by the connoisseur. You got one kill. So.
I was down to, when I had that army up there up and running, I was down to like 2,000 income per turn. Now that I got rid of it, to almost 14,000 a turn. These upkeep things.
It's crazy.
Or something. No. No.
Right. Sure. Let's see if we can catch the dwarf. No, he got rebuffed. Looks like we can, so I'll just set this random thing, army, out to just wipe him out. Last the dwarves. Didn't grim Drake beard. So. Oh, Spinocertic dwarves gone.
That's it. It's us and the Dark Elf Nagorod arc. That's the only thing that's left in the world now. We did it. Now, in 6 turns, the last wave will spawn. Which is going to
See,
be...
I wanted to come help you, but I can't get there in 6 turns. So... I don't know if there's even a point.
You can send something over in case I fail, which I don't think I will. But just to have a... Because these 5 armors is the limit to what I can support. Like my economy, I can't get another full stack because that I will trash my economy to negatives. So what you see is what you get here.
Well, I suppose we could technically still fail. That's true.
Seems
I
very
doubt it. I doubt it.
I mean, if I somehow fail and die, I will rise somewhere. I don't think they'll get me an oath one necessarily.
They like reinstate all the Skaven down there. Great lizard exodus. We're to call to battle from the other side. At least we'll be there for the after party, you know.
Yes, sure will.
Lizard after party.
Lots of, I guess raw meat is eaten. I think that's what they eat, and I don't know what they drink necessarily. Water.
I think the skinks again have the most fun.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I said, man. I think a skink is what you want to be in the Lizardmen society. Like a skink, you know, like a solar engine rider or something. That seems pretty cool. You'll have a Bastiladon that's yours, and you know you're careful with other skinks, and you have a cool laser on it.
So melee, it's pretty strong too. So.
A Pterodon rider wouldn't be bad either, except that you know,
I
not
don't
very
know
useful.
about that.
Well, you could fly
fucking
around.
die.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
Super hard, but you know. Good, Necrond. Your last chance now was to burn down the Tree of Life or something.
Has worked for him in the past. Has worked for him in the past.
The Empire has been called in against you. Go.
Shows up. 10
We heard
stacks.
that Melikith needed help, and we were like, well, I mean, you know, bygones, bygones. So here we are.
Yeah. Like Krokgar's bonus is to Sora's warriors, and then I have less Sora's warriors, and they're level 9. So weapon strength on these Sora's warriors, 81 weapon strength. It's just fucking insane. I don't know how to handle
Very
that.
good weapon strength.
It's like
Not
his...
dinosaur level, but for infantry, it's yeah, it's pretty good. Like Krokgar's weapon strength.
Yeah, it's not
That
bad.
is, quite something.
It's not bad.
And bonus versus large and infantry, because you know he has a lot of shit on him.
Yep. He's fairly decked out. Yeah, he's a mean fighter.
Chaos Waste is slowly being purged from corruption.
Mm.
In the distant future, there'll be no more chaos corruption in the world. So
Yeah, Krokgar, I think he might be the most powerful melee fighter in the game. I think Vlad had that before, but I think Krokgar has that beat.
I mean, he is on a giant dinosaur, which helps a lot because
really
you know,
does.
that's where most of the strength does come from. Just being on a huge fucking mount is good.
It certainly helps. That. Do you have a skill point? No, he's standing still.
The fleeing weapon is coming.
Oh, yes.
Whatever remnant garrison armies I have done, they're not great armies, as you know, but you know,
I just need bodies.
that's not what you asked for.
No, I didn't.
I think it's more. I don't think they'll be needed, but I'll send them there anyway. Because why not? What else are they gonna be doing?
Toxic.
It's the guy confederated.
The most handsome of all the slan.
He's known as toxic young internally. You know.
Young Thok is his rap name. Although slan rap is kind of slow, you know?
It basically sounds like someone playing a tuba. That's slam rapping.
Yep. It's very popular though.
I mean, you know, with a certain crowd.
Yeah, Young Thok. He was all the. He played in the Skink Favelas, I've heard. You know. And, those parties, oh boy.
Oh, in his younger days.
Oh. Oh, he got laid a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
How could he not? You know?
look at him.
He's a looker.
Yeah. Skinks literally ripped themselves apart to be his fan waver.
Yes, because that recovery is useful. Make sure I've moved all units so that they don't have to watch them go.
Get battle captives for blessed sources. I'm like, well, I have no one to fight. There's literally...
Ambush an enemy, like, don't think so.
I literally can't. As it turns out.
Yeah, they'll be here soon enough.
4 turns.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get captives as well. Run to the new world. Or the old world, I guess, technically. Across the great ocean. Well, they'll say the Kling Weapon didn't come cold.
The beacons are lit. Trotgar calls for aid.
The old alliances stand.
Fling Meppen shall answer.
He still has his skinks. By God!
But they are such veteran skinks.
Yeah, very veteran skinks. They've seen some shit.
Yeah. I would take Fling Meppen to battle Skaven.
You have to think like the Skaven.
Yeah.
To understand that lives are a resource to be expended.
Yes. Yeah, really the Napoleon.
Yeah.
I look at it.
Cannot win. Fling Meppen spent 6,000 skinks in a day.
Exactly.
And they die for him happily.
With a song on their lips. Praising.
Patriotic smiles. We talk about the deaths of Fling Meppen's force. Oh, I forgot to move them. The only words is the who should be so lucky. It's gonna take forever.
It really is.
Fucking armies, come on. You don't need to. I know. I told you to move. I don't need to see it.
At least in single player you can speed up the animation on.
In time we'll build highways. Go faster. Then again, why? I mean, it's not like we have anything.
Big, like, stone highways.
Lots of those, like, snake heads of stone on the sides.
Blessings of Sotek.
This guy has to run the whole way because he didn't level up enough to get a mount.
Huh. Shame on him.
Yeah, no. Can't even catch up with the tuck chick.
I mean, he has a pretty fly hover chair.
He does. He does. It's not a bad hover chair. No, we don't need to see it anymore, though.
No.
So this game will move on. That's.
Yeah, it's very important to see that.
He's like suiciding into the storm.
Someone somewhere had a skill point? Yeah, you do.
The College of Pyrotechnics have been encountered. Well,
Where
where are you?
my
I
phone
don't
is
feel like
ringing.
you should be around.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, they're up here in the Chaos Wastes. Huh. Oh, god damn. Well, these Outriders and steam tanks. Some college, that is. Something Moody might have to take care of. Could have probably, you know, gone to do whatever it is on my turn, maybe. There we go. He had thought that he wouldn't have to move again. These pyrotechnic people require intervention. Level up. Alright. Whatever.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Culture pyrotechnics.
I spawned in the Chaos Wastes and have tons of steam tanks.
Well.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Mundi is going to see if he can take care of them because they're raiding my Chaos Wastes for 90 gold. Oh yeah, we have 1 General the Empire, 4 Outriders, 2 max level steam tanks, and 3 Hellstorm rocket batteries.
Wow.
It is not a like I don't. Looking at Mundi's force, that is not made to fight this. This army is way too fast. They can just kite the poor temple guard around.
Poor Mundi.
But you know, we can't let them stay there.
No. No, of course not. Let's see, give you a skill point. I mean...
You old god!
What? Really? Radiance of the Solar City. Mission issued. Own 43 provinces. You own 42.
Ha! Ha!
Like,
Ha!
you should have more stuff.
That's silly. That has to be a thing where it just spawns like one
Yeah,
more than what you have.
Your thing with you haven't taken anything for a while, so it's stupid though. We conquered the world. Just take a little more than that, you know, just a little more than the world. I mean, really not for anybody.
The world is enough.
Move here, moving a little bit forward. Gotta go slow. It's Chaos Wastes after all. Nobody knows how it goes.
Mundi always takes it slow.
Yeah. He's a gentleman like that. Gentle frog, gentle slan. His sliminess.
It's his corpulence.
Oh, yeah, I can destroy this guy, I guess.
Also, I don't know if you saw, but Endless Space 2 has a free weekend this weekend, so if you ever wanted to try that out, now's a good chance.
What if I like it? I'll have to buy it.
It's actually really good. I quite like it. Oh, hello.
The final piece of the puzzle. A relic to turn the cogs of the world and bring alignment lay beyond the great falls of Azteco. A key would be discovered. One to unlock knowledge both welcome and unwanted. fabric of reality was torn. From the realm of ruin, the Skaven's horned god mocked its prey and revealed his plan. The celestial event that weakened the vortex was of Skaven design. A parody of the true comet. The Council of 13, the Ratmen's highest authority, were architects of this grand manipulation. Its task complete and fuel expended, the rocket fell back to the surface. When the wreckage was discovered, its purpose remained unclear until now. It was the catalyst to weaken the vortex and goad the other races into action. They knew the reptiles would seek to bolster the failing vortex, but they were ready. Every ritual cast, the magic was stolen, absorbed into the horned rat's bell. Now soaked in ritual power, the bell will be moved to Ulthuan's heart. If it tolls 13 times, the horned god shall emerge from the vortex, the world doomed. Then the god was gone. Alignment is close. But Sotek's nemesis may yet bring ruin upon us all.
Yeah. The Skaven made a copy of the twin-tailed comet.
I don't know if this went as they thought they would, though. Like, everything considered. Then the Lizardmen conquer the world, yes?
Yes, yes!
The noisome Ratmen and take control of the
Grand
vortex
conquest.
for yourself.
World-ending terror.
It's time to do this. Alright. The plan is revealed finally. The Skaven was behind it all. Now it is time to kill them.
There are 5 stacks that they could deign to send. See, I expected more chaos people would spawn, but I guess...
I did that too, to be fair. Let's see here. Let's be smart about this so I don't like waste my stuff.
Yeah, they're doomed.
Yes.
5 stacks that can do anything. Especially of this trash.
Yeah, I seem to recall it was many more when I played the single player actually, but
Maybe you hadn't conquered half of the world and felt like it.
no, I sure haven't. Oh, that was a misclick. Let's shoot from that. You up?
I think there's going to be a Dark Elf intervention force.
I hope so. I have a force in place in case.
With their very weak economic status, sailing about. I'm gonna kill one of their boats here, just cause, you know, it's there.
Sure is. Alright, kill 2 stacks. They're gonna counterattack by assaulting my forces, most likely, but we have beaten that before.
Well, they'll flee across the river.
They might.
But that's not gonna help them.
At some point or another, they will have to
Ready
stop.
for them wherever they go. So we feel getting Silex from their experiences. Let's see.
Yeah, my Dark Elf game, I had trouble confederating in that because I made a lot of like alliances, so no one wanted really to confederate with me, so I didn't have that much of an area. It was like most of the around the starting area, like adjacent provinces to that, and then I took most of Oath one. But the last Chaos Invasion hit me pretty hard for that reason.
Terrible attrition out here.
It's a lot of storms. Oh, you.
I forgot the college up there.
Ambush. Let's fight.
Quit Gar. There's a Confederation dude too.
Yep, it's a Confederation dude. I haven't spawned any Slan on my own.
No,
I didn't,
you're not that great.
No.
Big fan of the skink ones.
Get those two in Ancient Stegadon and they'll rip it up with spells and dino.
Rat Surge.
Oh, Rat Surge. So, you have a few horns up your butt there, Quetgar.
Don't judge.
No.
No, it was like, oh,
oh, ow!
Alright.
Well, you get all of these fun things.
It's a lot like it's the army we've already fought before.
Yep. He has a reinforcing force coming from the forest up there, so this will be annoying to say the least, but fuck him, really.
Yeah. I think that's the plan.
Get him, boys.
you have Dino Summons, you can put it on the their catapult thing over there.
Yeah, 40 seconds. Well, no, I don't anymore. That's actually much out of it. That's the Holy Stella.
Okay. Guess we'll just endure it for a little bit.
Yeah.
We've had worse.
Those abominations are not bad.
I mean, they're getting killed.
Yeah, but I mean,
You
compared
need a
to
big, like, breaking, smacking unit, then I suppose, yeah. Better than the Red Ogres. It's hard to tell, because we really haven't faced them with anything that's near an equal... I don't know, I have a hard time telling you how good these scaven units are, because we haven't had the opportunity to use them.
it's true. Let's go in here. Into the jungle, my friends. My lord is wounded, that's good.
Dinosaurs got him.
Pissed, so I can't control you.
Just being driven before us.
Yeah, it's not a good. It's not a strong show for this game, certainly.
No.
Ambush. It's the AI being crappy as well. But
Like, they have all sorts of buffs and they're still running away.
now he can do that again, though. That might actually put more of a serious dent in us.
Those horned ones, though, doing.
Oh yeah, do the old ones work?
Slan doing good too, actually.
Planning.
Yes, marching. That's the best thing they can do now.
Oh, killed the whole Temple Guard unit. What? Oh well.
Not hurting much of anything else.
Yeah, that's... I don't know what they did, but...
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, I should think so.
That was all, really?
Yeah, that was that. No, that was that.
Alright, well.
Trying to trade units between them, but they won't... Come on. No. Won't allow me to trade units. That's
Well, I mean,
good.
at this point, probably just sit around, right? Like,
Yeah, but I want, you know... I want... Oh, fine, I'll just screw it then. Whatever. Fuck you, game. Because we do have the final battle left. Which is when the counter hits 0. We can send... I think 1 army each to the final battle, or just 1 army. We'll see. In single player you can only send 1 army, so it might be the same here. High or Dark of Intervention can pop up, I suppose, but I'll be slightly surprised. Also, all of that fighting gave me 80,000 gold.
I think you're good for a
Yeah,
while.
I think I'm fine. It's time to invest in Sartosa. It's heard good things. Good things.
Gentrify the pirates.
Yeah.
Alright. Can I finally catch these damn college people? It's, this big man here. Looks like I can. He probably will run away, but you know. No, excellent. I will not fight this. I don't need to. I don't need this. I don't need this. I think they underestimated the steam tanks there, but
yeah.
I'm okay with it.
That's a pretty nasty army with lizards, and if you have lizardmen, you're like, no, all of these grenades and bad things.
Mm-hmm. If I get to send an army,
Yeah,
I don't know if it'll be Mundi. I think it'll be Fling Map because I feel like it's kind of the same venue as what I have been doing, sending like like massive armies of chariots to like it's I gotta keep this thing going.
I fully support Fling Mapping as as your pick if you can pick.
That might have been everyone. These levels, I don't know how I'm getting them, but
Who is doing this?
I guess they're just governing the north, and that's doing it. All these guys learning valuable life experiences from sailing.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, skill point, fine. What we have? What do you want? You have everything. Oh, actually, give magic resistance 10%. There you go. I'll do it.
My current army is 9 stacks of units. The 3 of them are just hanging out in the north, unable to get anywhere in time. And the 6 sort of random ones are being sent over there. Not that it matters anymore, but
No.
you know. At least I'll get them on land so they can heal a little bit.
For sure.
You can upgrade a mount, so always gonna upgrade that mount.
Yep. Skill point, fine. Alright, phone's calling again. I'll be back in a sec.
Sure. Just look around a little bit.
Huh,
So scheming corruption around a little bit.
Maziza.
I'm back. Was my mother having trouble with her car?
Didn't know you did cars.
You know, it's more of a like, oh, the battery. How do I battery? And you're like, well, get another car with another battery. You get jumper cables, and you put them on that car battery, and then on yours, plus the plus and minus the minus, and then you sort of start it, and that should work, I guess. And that's the extent of it. That's what I know.
Alright.
And it seemingly worked, so that's good.
Oh.
Look, it is our cousins from the west. So many have come. I was really sent to everyone, huh?
I mean, everyone in the south, yeah.
And you have much bigger armies than I do. Or more, although, yeah, quality-wise, maybe.
My three good ones are in the north. They haven't been updated since the Dark Elves died out. You know, that wasn't really a need.
The ancient days.
So, I mean, I could probably gather these into like a couple of really, really high level ones, but you know, I like having masses.
Yes, you've always been a horde, horde leader.
gonna give Meppen a few more, like change a few things.
Sure.
But it's still gonna be skinks, obviously. But like I want him to have like the ancient Stegadons.
Yeah. There's skinks on that.
Yeah.
It's basically a skink unit.
Maybe that one connoisseur, just because it's super blessed.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool. We'll see.
Skinks made it that way probably, so it's only fair. I feel.
I want skinks, but I feel like some of the chameleon skinks can go for a little more interesting things. And then I'll probably get rid of the horned ones too, because they're not skinks. So.
No, they're not.
I mean, the two skills he has upgraded is full into skinks and beast driver, which is stegodons and bastillodons.
Yeah, so get that really.
So that's what we're gonna do with them.
I will be right back. I was gonna visit the bathroom.
I'll take this chance to update his army then.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Seems like Sigmund is stuck inside another dude.
No?
And he can't easily... He can't move right
That's
now.
awkward.
But, you know, I'll move others to him.
No, you can't move the mountain, you have to go to the mountain. Mount Flingmeppen. What was that mountain, that hill that we fought and died on? His first great victory, really, against the High Elves.
Where people learned his name.
Yep.
They will never forget it.
No, not anymore. He's in the like history plaques, you know. Young skinks learn early.
Somewhere there's like a elven note and scribbled in some hidden, forgotten place with like, fear him when he comes, and he is Meppen.
You will know his name and you will know despair, for he is Flingmeppen. Elf killer. The spoiler of all that is pure. Well,
Now his source is a little more reasonable, a little more diversity in there. Got like a dude on a skink chief on a
oh yeah.
Stegadon too. I don't have a priest here that's in any decent shape, so I won't bring those. But you know, yes, I know we do this, but we don't have to. You're battering me. All the things it wanted me to do. It is not necessary, I say. We've already won. There's no need for further fighting. No need for violence. We can all be civilized about this. Now. They don't have levels. Just stop. They can't move because they're on top of one another. So do we just skip now? Like
Yeah,
like,
more or less. We're in skip mode at this point. Could invest all my money into things, but it doesn't matter anymore.
No, it doesn't. What? Carrot successful assassinate Yorian. The admiral of that ship. No. Could you stop? Could you move? Something? Because you guys are kind of telling me every time that that you have to do something, but you can't. You can camp all the other dudes at least. Maybe I can camp them too. Yeah, that's fine then. It's like a double camp somehow. Get rid of the alert. He was telling me.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. I'll do that too. Sequence of Great Beasts Rampage. Charge bonus plus 15 for Stegosaurus and Carnosaurs and plus 5 melee attack for them as well. Not bad. Oh, a final supper minus magic. How will I ever survive this?
So how bad is this final battle gonna be?
It's not very bad. I beat it. I don't know if it's any different in multiplayer. I know there are mods that make it much more difficult, which might be an interesting one for next time. But in single player Dark Elves, when I came to the final battle, I smashed it completely. There was...
It's a trifle, really.
It's not a trifle, but it's not that difficult. I didn't have any problems, let's say.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's say cam here. It's cool though, the final battle is cool. But yeah, maybe next time we'll have a mod that makes the final battle more difficult. Because I feel like it should be.
Yeah. What if you lose it though?
Then that's sort of it, I think. Lose the final battle, that's it.
Chiding me for not doing it. Capture enemy's objective.
Do you not see? Look upon the world.
We must have captives. Oh, sacrificing is really stalling. Like, well,
it's true.
You know,
it's true. Sacrifices.
You have to have like elf farms too.
Worked in ancient times, so.
Yes.
Alright. This should be it.
Oh, servants of Quetzal. +3 public order for 4 turns. Okay,
Alright.
I can accept that as a nice little boon.
Always need that public order.
Was this another level for this King Chief? Well, this is the good one with Mundi, who sits up in the north doing nothing. Mundi's armor really is pretty good, mostly because his Temple Guard are all buffed up.
There we go.
Yeah.
The great warding is restored. Energy flows unhindered through the geomantic web. But the vortex remains in peril. The horned god of the rat spawn threatens to pierce the mortal veil. Forces gather on the Isle of the Dead, where the greatest battle of our age will be fought.
The greatest battle of our age was that Empire battle versus Chaos. Quest issue, the final battle. We have 5 turns to complete it.
I don't have that quest.
No, it's not your turn. I guess I am the only one who can actually send something then. That's unfortunate. But I shall do so. So we will fight everyone.
I like it's Tyrion. 6 vet.
Yeah, level 6
Why
gamer
that
dude.
guy?
I don't know, maybe we couldn't find
Just
Queen.
didn't have
or-
a good lord, I guess. Huh.
The final battle.
So surely this is all on one, like we're surrounded or something, right?
No,
Okay.
this is wave based.
Hmm.
If we were surrounded, that would have been very interesting. But no, we are. This is wave based. Which is
Battle
why,
Royal.
which you know, it's why it's not that bad.
Mhm. Basically, the advice there oversold a little bit.
Maybe we are.
Legendary heroes Tyrion, Malekith, and Seep Scritch.
Seep scorch. Oh.
This could be Fling Weapon.
I think you only can send your faction leader though. I didn't have an option to choose an army, just picked Krokar.
Okay.
But
Pretty funny though.
Yeah, Fling Weapon was there. Let's say that Fling Weapon wrote the speech.
On the third day, look to the east.
Fling Weapon.
He'll like come running. A blowgun per 3 men.
Actually, if you could give me back the verification,
Sure.
still on, because I think he will do better healing up the.
Sure. I've used him on Nihon once. Always.
Oh, that's true. I suppose.
But very well. This might be a battle where he actually might get to use his usages. I'll just run around this place with these guys and these main dudes. Go here.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
The game agrees that we're pretty much in the win here already.
Also, if you look up and to the left of the vortex, you see the Horned God peeking in. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Maybe an option to just be like, let the rats do it, we'll kill the wrong horn.
The yeah, the PC option, so to speak. Like, yeah, we can take him.
You know, we've had worse.
Yeah. If it has stats, we can kill it.
You know it's true.
It's true.
We could take the horn rat at this point. What's he gonna do, you know? What's he really gonna do?
Indeed, want.
And they all flee. You control the Great Vortex. What kind of abilities does it have?
It has some pretty nasty, super powerful explosions, actually. So if you look over to where the high elves now popping in, which we will line up to meet, of course. I shall show you some of what this thing can do. So, Vortical Blast creates magical burst from a source, powerful explosion. Check this out.
That's a lot of damage.
But
is this all the high elves?
No, there's more.
That can't be.
There's more. We also have Vortical Enrichment, which is a healing thing we can do. Which I will use as well, just to, you know, up my dudes a bit.
These cavemen, not even half of them died before they just ran away. I feel like this is sort of a fight to the last moment. But, the hives are dying before they get here too.
Yeah, the thing is with this Vortical Blast, it's so powerful, it just rips them apart.
Oh, now they're invisible. Yeah, I will begin being shot. So. That means charge.
Very rude.
So why are the high elves helping the Horde right here?
I think they're just trying to stop us from taking over the vortex.
Okay. They would want to fight the Horde Rat, basically. So.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, no, we must save the world for whatever reason. Maybe it's just an excuse to fight them. Seems like enough. Well, there's not really much of a fight as a shooting gallery.
Yep.
Makes sense though, these are like the last high elves that exist.
Tyrion
Gathered together.
The last of them.
One of the connoisseurs is a little damaged and going crazy fighting Tyrion, so I want to heal that one.
Let's see.
That dude.
Oh, yeah. Can do.
Horned ones are going crazy too. Also getting fairly hurt.
Let's see here.
Tyrion running away. It's embarrassing.
Yep.
Guys, that was that. The Horned ones are still going nuts. What's I gonna do about that? Can't heal them. So.
I'll send the Bastillon, but he's... Oh yeah, they're coming back towards him, so it's good. Come on, Bastillon, you can figure this out.
I was just hoping that they don't rampage out of the map. I mean, then again, I mean, these daggers are literally the last thing, so... I think we're gonna be fine. I was surprised that Tyrion was on his foot. Like, I expect him to have, like, his horses. So Malekith doesn't have his dragon either, because that would really make him somewhat of a pushover.
Yeah.
Just bombard them as they come here, I suppose. Blow up all their bleak swords. Bleak swords, really? That's what you send to Dark Hills?
It's not...
Best you could do.
Weird color on them too.
It's like snow-ish. A little bit high elvish, really.
Yeah, maybe they joined
Silver
forces
snow.
at the end. It was like, no, you can't let the lizard win.
But Dark Hills, you know, I was like, you know, they blew the horn, like, oh, we're attacking now! Come on, flank them! Malekith was like,
He did
and I
that.
see him like leaving the hill here.
The Dragon Age Origins
Yeah.
thing. No.
Like, oh, you know, some heroes they have like, how could we not have known he was evil?
Let's march forward.
There was no way to have seen it.
Yeah, except like he had like that like really pinched, like crow-like
Pale
face with like
constant sneer.
yeah, deep shadows around his eyes. Like, yeah.
I never sleep for hatred.
My hate is everlasting. You're like, he might be a bad guy.
You know, he says, yes, my king. Singing the word.
Of course, sire.
Yeah. You go to talk to him, he's like, what? I hate people. All I love is power. Like, no. I know this guy. I don't know about him, really.
Maybe you shouldn't let him in charge
Maybe
of
we
all
should
of our
not
forces.
have our whole plan.
Hinge
on him, you know?
hinge on him, yeah.
Like, it feels like it's a little bit like a horror. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes do.
So in
I suppose
fantasy,
that's really.
yeah, in fantasy, it's kind of fine to do that. It's
You know the guy with the black spiky armor who's like called Hellblessed Lord Deathbender. I mean, sometimes
Hellblessed
he is a bad
Deathbender.
guy. You know,
yeah.
sometimes he is actually blessed by hell, and it's a bad time. Oh, that was a good blow there.
Yeah. It's oh, he's on his black dragon. Look at that.
Oh yeah, he does have a dragon. Well, I guess Tyrion was just really phoning it in.
Let's blast him.
Yeah, just get in there. Just get into this fight. That's really all it's about. Conrad, don't you see your people already have lost? Really?
You're not. It's not going great for you here, buddy.
This is not your day. Are you making us lose our nerve here?
He's pretty cool when you look at him. I mean, that's a cool dude. You're like, yeah, all right, that's a good Doom God.
Feels like this campaign would be most fitting played as Skaven though.
Yeah,
Like, feels like it's their thing.
it's their grand machination. Certainly.
There we go. Shot Malekith down.
Oh yeah, he's a terror in a pile. Yeah, those ancient Steganons just shot him down, huh?
Oh well, the Great Seer clan is coming now. Where are they? They're over there. Alright. They're all Skaven, I guess. Maybe that's why their first army sucked.
Yep.
They get another one. Overall, we have a few wounded people, generally.
Yep.
It's
The
like-
Bastille, I forgot the Bastildon back, so he has a long way to go currently. But I have this Vorpal enrichment, which I can put here. Oh. There we go.
That does a lot of healing.
Oh yeah, and it's instant too. It's just blap, done.
You kind of want to fight a battle like this, though, as like the dwarves or something, the Empire. You know, just where you can. There's something great about just like.
Holding.
Yeah. If it was about that, this is really more about running to them and crushing them. But
I think fighting this battle as Skaven would be fun because it would come here with a lot of siege engines and like stuff like that, presumably.
you can just stand and just be like,
Yep.
lay down death upon them. But thank you for conquering the world. Now there are so many things I can eat. Well. Also, the Horned Rat, he's got a very positive attitude.
There is a good outlook on
He
things.
sees all his people just get crushed and flee pretty much instantly before their god.
And their god is like literally in the sky above them. You would think they would make them up.
And they're like, ah, run! Not our day! Not our day! My god, it's terrible. Well, I guess these guys are called death runners, so. If you knew that meant they would rather run than die. Maybe Hornred wished he made them a little more brave. I feel like the Skaven seem very much to be discount dwarves in the way of doing things. They have those like plague shooting things, the warp fire throwers and stuff.
Yep.
Which is like the dwarves but worse.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when we play this game, and we'll see what we can do with them.
Artillery.
Artillery is the key. Artillery and storm vermin. It's like what that's gonna be.
The line of storm and just behind it, just like all the death cannons.
Or lightnings.
Just to like burn and shoot everything that exists.
Alright, there it is. Let's see what ending we get. Heroic victory.
Well, you know. Didn't feel that heroic.
No. I mean, when I played it with the Dark Elves, I had crossbowmen and Reaper bolt throwers and stuff like that, so I had a good amount of shooting as well.
Yeah, that skink chief or magic dude really doing his job.
Yeah, he's good at it. Good at what he does.
That kills doesn't count the debuffs that he helped other people kill. So. Siegfried. Like a rat sound. No, it's gonna be a pterodon nest.
Hey, there he is.
Horned god banished, rat spawn cleansed from sacred shores. The vortex is secure, the matrices of the great warding enhanced. But the vortex has new, cold-blooded owners. This was always part of the plan. The mage priests read it in the stars long ago. Now the next stage can begin. Commence the purge.
Aww.
It's the nicest kind of purge.
It's a nice purge. Flower purge.
Of desolation.
Yeah, despite the efforts of your enemies, your will has prevailed and the Great Vortex is secured. Your triumph has ensured that no enemy can ever again threaten the great enchantment which protects the world against the forces of chaos. Bathe in glory, even as your enemies cower. Hail to the victor! Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that was that. 242 turns. My God, I think that is twice.
How many regions did you own in the end?
Regions owned 97.
I have 128. So I guess this part of the world is bigger,
Yeah.
but worse. By far.
Provinces owned 36.
I got 42.
Yeah.
Oh, the northern land.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I mean,
Settlements captured 100. Settlements lost 7.
I'm certainly slow here at the beginning, just expanding. Look at this thing. Just
Yeah, at the beginning was.
quietly. There's those orcs, you know. Just...
I don't really remember the orcs. Krokgar's start is supposedly more difficult because his regions aren't as rich, but they're sort of more well protected. I feel like you're sort of in a corner and can strike out.
I got sort of up-down situation going on.
Yeah.
Which I guess is fine if you just build a defensive line against the Dark Elves, but I, you know,
You went somewhere beyond that, yes.
I wasn't having it.
Yeah, it's
My god, look at the speed this thing's going. It would take me hours to actually go through the whole fucking, like, thing.
even at full speed. This will take a while.
I'm skipping it, because, you know. What are they gonna do? Notice I have the same color as Teclis pretty much, though.
Yeah, makes it a bit
My land is
confused.
sort of skipping here. My land is sort of
It's
growing to look very much the same.
I mean, around turn 90 is when I really kick into gear and like go for full conquest. But that is still 150 turns of conquest before actually having conquered it. So my goodness.
That time I'm fighting the United North of a pretty big Dark Elf force. I mean, they have a lot of land at that
The
time.
Dark Elves were certainly the most challenge in this. They did the
Also,
most.
their land is terrible. You can't heal in there.
Total income. Let's see here. Oh, that's a lot of zeros. That is 11 million gold income.
Total income. I got. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the same for us.
Or maybe it's a total income. Maybe that's both or something. I don't know. Income from taxes 7.7 million. Income from trade.
Current
1.3.
income 112,000.
Wow. Current income 95,000.
It is if there's more provinces, I suppose. Total expenditures. Almost as much.
Yeah, almost as much. Yep.
Getting below everything.
It really yeah.
Total military forces established 34.
30.
Current forces 9.
Concurrent forces
Most
7.
concurrent forces 10.
Most concurrent forces 9. Total armies established 30. Yeah.
16 lords. I've killed 143 lords.
Lords recruited 9. Lords killed 171. Lords lost 32.
Destroyed 2,200 units.
2,545.
Probably got a bunch from those last.
Yeah, I know those last
spawns of
got
people.
that up there. Certainly.
Battles fought. I got 238.
246.
60 fought personally.
41 fought personally.
That's 101 battles between us.
Auto assault 205.
Half my battles pretty much been siege battles.
Huh. Yeah.
101 minus settlement battles. Yeah. Yeah, basically, I only fought 66 battles on land. That wasn't me taking a city. Victories. 3 avoid victories. Losses, 25 losses. Minus settlements, mainly the thing. Aftermaths. 3 loot and occupied. 3 razed, 1 sacked, 98 occupied.
Yep.
I pardoned 300 people in the campaign.
Yeah, 1,212 people. Pardoned.
Heroes recruited 4, 1 lost. I mean, that's really much less interesting statistic there.
Eaten like 10,000.
Got resources 13. Resources held 56. 932 buildings constructed. That's a lot of buildings. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Continue. That's not what I meant. I'm
Oh,
done.
yes, continue the campaign. Finally.
Ah, now the Great War begins. Only everything has water pistols.
Oh, it's it is certainly something. So yeah, that was it. That was Total War 2 Lizardmen campaign. We will be back with more, certainly. Although we will
Thanks
try.
for watching. That's
Yeah,
dedication on your part.
Good God, we almost didn't make it.
I know.
But
Could have done with Lizardmen.
yeah, Lizardmen is. We're not gonna play that
and
anytime
Nagamer.
soon.
They're not going to play Daggles next because
No, we're not gonna play
God,
Dark Elves next.
I have enough of that too.
It's probably gonna be High Elves next. Most likely.
Maybe Skaven.
Maybe yeah. I would like. I want to play Skaven because I want to try.
too.
I want to see.
I also feel it's going to be laughing at inferior armies while you shoot everything forever.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's my
Skaven
favorite.
is going to be like laughing maniacally as your own people and everyone just dies in horrible warp flame.
I like. I like that part. I mean, artillery is the best thing in Warhammer. So. So having a faction that doesn't
Infantry exists to be bombarded.
Yeah, they are in the way to soak up bullets. That's why they're here. So everything else can shoot. But yeah, we'll be back with more in the future. For now, this has been the Lizardman campaign. Hope you had fun. I had fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Manaka, for playing.
Thank you for letting me.
Yeah. And we will be back in the next one.